about that, huh?
It's different now.
Yeah, you're married. That's what's different.
Now I got the whole situation under control.
Yeah. You always think you got everything locked.
He don't. We here watching
When
Power.
he says a girl
Turn it down a little bit.
same as Hitler, Liana, and Chase Grace.
Just a little bit.
He says it was a Latina chick with
Behind
nice
the
tits and long
laptop.
light-colored hair. Nothing you get a better description for that for Liana, but, well, my bad. You can't since we had her iced. Didn't know I knew about that, huh? I've been looking at that bitch for weeks waiting for you to say something. Hey,
I put
Tom.
this on later. Cause you going live.
Oh, what's the music on?
I was gonna check the game.
Oh, go ahead. I'm just waiting for some people to get online so we can talk about some family traumas. I was just watching a clip from the Real Housewives. This is the older episodes, of course. And Kenya's mother. She don't, y'all know she don't have a relationship with her mother. She doesn't have a relationship with her mother to where, like, when she was growing up and they had like family events and functions, and her mom would talk to everybody but her, and she was a child. Why families are okay with this kind of shit? I look greasy, but that's nothing but my little creation I've been working on. I already have a natural glow, so I don't need nothing to like make it more shiny. But before we get into that, y'all go shop at Bare Beauty, okay? The link is in the... It's down there. It's down there. We got... Look, this is another bonnet of mine. It's the adjustables. See the... Got the logo and the name. So, and it ties. You can adjust it tight, not tight. You don't even have to wear it like... You know what the fuck you want with it. It's your bonnet. But we have these on the site, so they're ready to ship. Like I said, go shop Bare Beauty. The winter is coming. The fall is coming. All those nice, cold, chilly, hot soup and tea weather. Is coming. Hey. Now, y'all. Talking to Pops. So, without further ado, I'm just trying to wait to see if some people going to get on my live. The lady in my building who brought me this glass. Look at that. Ain't that dope, y'all? She, I was going to say, wait, this can't be new. She told me this is not a glass you sit on the mantle. So I'm having me some apple wine out of it. Okay. So just come on in. Nobody's watching my lives. So hold on a second. Alright, I'm gonna start. Y'all can always watch the replay later. I feel like I'm not gonna be long. I'm not. I'm gonna try not. I am not going to try to exceed a long live unless it gets, people come in and start talking or whatever. Alright, boom. It's Monday, so I probably don't expect people to come through because, kids had their first day of school. So, I hope everybody had a first good day. All the teachers, the students, everybody, I hope y'all all had a good first day. Without further ado, family traumas and how they can affect you when you get old. For instance, do I need this bright light? I don't know. Let me see. Y'all think I need it? Y'all like, okay, that's a little better. Because it was too bright for me. It was too bright for me. Kenya Moore. Her mother basically had her young. Like a lot of moms out here having their kids young. And the mom did not raise her. But she was around her mother's side of family functions, and her mom would just act like she's not there. How y'all the fuck is okay with that? Y'all, like, I don't get that. There's no way y'all see this woman and ignoring her child. Like, ma'am, you went and busted wide open and got pregnant. Okay? You did some flips and tricks and got a baby. I'm not, and her dad, he didn't, I think her dad may have been around, but not like that. Maybe. I'm not sure. I gotta re-watch whatever. But her dad is around. He's been on the show several times, you know. Her and her dad got a good relationship. But every girl wants her mom. I think so. Everybody wants their mom. You know, I miss my mom very much, you know. So, to have your mom alive and just ignore the fuck out you because she made mistakes and got pregnant, but it's not the child's fault. The child did not ask to be here. But she went on to do great things. She became Miss USA, you know? Like, and this thing is, at least her mom is not phony with it. Like, oh, my daughter's Miss USA. Oh, let me go be a mom now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my daughter's on different TV, TV shows, and now she's on The Real Housewives. She's bringing in some good guap. But her mom, when Brooklyn was born, or it was her birthday, her mom wanted to send gifts and shit. Like, ma'am, you don't talk to me. You don't talk to me, but you want to send my kids stuff. That's not how that works. Like, I don't know you, so I don't know if you had prayed some voodoo. I don't know. I don't know if you put a hex on this shit for my kid. So yeah, family traumas are serious. So I blame her mom family for like just allowing that to go down. There's no way you should just be okay with this woman not talking to her child. You ain't like the child. It was like a demon or something walking around like setting shit on fire and who knows what the fuck. But that's I just don't get how like families, they just like, not saying all families, because a lot of families do like speak up and speak out, and I admire those families. I really love those kind of families. They know what's right, what's wrong, and keep the dynamic 100. Mine is not one of them, but that's another conversation. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But I just don't understand how you just don't really fuck with your kid. And then like at the family reunion, the aunt left, Kenya's mom's sister, because she's like, oh, I'm so upset. So you're more concerned, and you talking to your sister who does not talk to their child, and you want to console and comfort her. That is toxic as fuck. And then they're telling her, oh, just let it go. I'll share my mom with you. It's not the same. Because, you know, like, for instance, people will tell me, we family, this, that, and the third. But can switch up at any minute. It happens. Can switch up at any minute. And you're like, oh, I thought we was this, that, and the third. But we really not. Even though people say, oh, blood is just blood. Sometimes that blood card means something to some people. Not everybody, though. Some people. Some people won't check their peoples, but they'll try to check you, but their peoples were wrong. But y'all all supposed to be like kumbaya. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't like that. Mhm. It's just not cool. It's not cool at all. Like me, growing up, we didn't hug. You know how people be like, oh, you must get a lot of hugs growing up. I didn't. I would feel like I didn't hug my grandma. We didn't hug. We just did not. The immediate family, we just did not hug each other. That's how well, no, let me take it back. Maybe like the cousins who wasn't living with me when I was living at my grandparents, maybe they didn't hug, but they hugged, but I don't come from like a hugging family. I personally, like, my mom, she was, when she was about to transition, like, my aunt, she kind of, like, tried to hug me from behind, and I just felt weird, like, why are you touching me? It's just weird, and I shouldn't feel that way. I shouldn't have felt that way, but it's just, like, that's just not what we really did. Now, if I see, like, my grandparents' if I see my family down south, if I haven't seen you for such a long time, yes, you get hugs. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because I do like to hug, but I just feel like I did not do that with my mother, my grandparents, most of my aunts, my cousins. We didn't do that. So, I kind of like, maybe I should have hugged more. But I felt weird when my aunt really tried to hug me, and I was just like, I swear to God, that's how it was. And I know it was coming from a comfort place. It wasn't coming from, like, nothing weird. But that's a problem, Now, like, I'll hug my in-laws. I'll hug, my Aunt Tina, my crossing guard aunt, my auntie, period. I'll hug others. It's just like the immediate family. I don't know. I tell you, my grandma was so spicy, so maybe that's what it was. Like, I didn't want to burn nobody. I don't know. So yeah, it's just, family trauma is real. And I hate how families keep problems around. That's another reason why I do not talk to my family. They keep around something that should have been disposed. Trash! I'm sure somebody might see this and go back and tell them, go ahead. Go ahead. No, I'm just saying, go ahead. It's the truth. When certain things happen and nothing was done about it, it should have been dealt with. This is what I mean with the family dynamic situations. Like, families keep around things that should have been disposed of. I don't know if family because they like drama. I don't know if it's because, they think it's because God said so. I don't know. But, like they also say, God gave us free will. I don't know who that is, but hello. God gave us free will. Right? So, like I said, when they didn't dispose of what should have been disposed, I disposed myself out the family. Nobody knew where I was moving to. They still don't know where I'm at. If they do, they know better. So, do not come looking for me. Unless you did not get rid of this trash, do not look for me. That's what I mean with family. This is my live. Continue on your phone. I'm on your computer. Stay over there. This is my show. You're not a co-host today. Where's your wine? You ain't even like drinking. He always want to jump in. This ain't even about him. It's about... Anyway, it's just like, y'all know this is a problem. Y'all know there's been a problem. But y'all keeping a problem around. I don't know what that is. For the life of me, I won't understand, and I'm never probably going to understand. So I just make my peace with it and realize this is how it's supposed to be. Even though it's still kind of, feel weird, but it is what it is. And no, I don't talk about this all the time, but I felt like this is a part of family trauma. Families do this. They expect you to be around. What's the problem? No. Like Thanksgiving's coming up and Christmas. So you think somebody's supposed to be around this kind of shit? No. You think people are supposed to be around what bothers them, what's just not right? I watch a lot of movies. And this happens. Why? Why do families do that? It's because of the image. People don't want to destroy their image. Because sometimes it's their image is all they got. The house can look so good from the inside. The outside. So good. But as soon as you go inside, it's like, what the fuck is this? That's why they always say, never judge a book by the cover. Because the cover can be misleading. Everybody's foundation is not solid. Because you can open the door and the house can fall apart immediately. That kind of, I feel like that what the fuck happened here. I don't want to put too much of my business out here, but I'm just trying to give some type of example of family trauma. It don't have to be just family trauma. It could be trauma, period, or some kind of hurt. People have church hurt, which is true. A lot of people have church hurt. Church. That's a tongue twister and a You got people that just been hurt so much. And some still smile at the end of the day. But deep down, they like really hurting. They is hurting. And it's like, especially after all the losses I've been through, I would have thought I would have had the support system of family. But it seemed like they wasn't trying to give it like they supposed to. Because I do not like having trash where I eat or where I sleep. You know what I'm saying? So when you continue to keep trash around versus the treasure, that's going to get tainted, right? It's going to make you angry. It's going to have you thinking like, I thought they was for me. But no. Not at all. So I left. So, because people probably like, well, how is this person? How's that person? I tell them, I don't know. I don't talk to them. How's your brother? I don't know. How's this person? I don't know. How's he? I don't know. She occasionally, on my other page, other Princess Tasha Hawkins page, she'll, hi boo. I'm like, hey, I'm Mary. That's it. Unless y'all took out the trash, I will not be in contact to where conversation will happen. It's the mere fact, the way they act, thinking no one is supposed to react, was the problem for that. It's the problem. I'm not talking shit. I'm telling my story. I'm sure they'll tell you your story. But trust me, their story is not going to sound nothing like mine. I had no reason to lie. At all. What are you doing? I had no reason to lie about what was told. The truth was told. Seemed like nobody cared. So, When it was time for me to go, it's time for me to go. And I went. And here I am 2+ years later, no contact. That happens. Like with Maybach. Like, how you just do that for your kid? How you do it for your kid, Maybach? So, people have to realize, and they be like, oh, that's still your family. It's in the line of that. That's still your family. That's still this person. That's still that person. But do they know that when they act that certain way? No. I mean, they should know. They've known you for a very long time. You're not a newborn. You know. So people don't realize, like, that shit is real. Family trauma is real. And it's sad when families don't get along like they used to. Let's put it like that. You watching?
What, the game?
No. It's very sad. Because, you know, these movies project how families should be. Big family dinners, Sunday dinners, holidays, and so holidays. It's supposed to be all that good stuff, but it's not. The people are out here making their own families because their families ain't shit. Same with the LGBTQ community. Some of them have supportive family members and some don't. So, y'all rather have a child to feel like they don't have nobody and they commit suicide or whatever, and y'all sitting here, oh my god, my son, my daughter. Yeah, but like you wasn't supportive of their lifestyle or what they wanted to do with their life. You know, you didn't like that they wanted to be. You know, they felt they were trans. They felt this is who they are, and you know, I try to speak it where I'm not coming off disrespectful to anybody. You know, y'all didn't support them. So when the time, like, they needed you would turn your back on them. But these are the same kind of families. Let me get my drink. That is okay with pedophiles and all kinds of fuckery. They sweep all that shit under the rug. Keep it all around. Have it around the kids. I mean, that's okay. But because your child has transitioned, that's a problem. I guess. Child, I don't never understand. I never will. I don't. I will never understand how that is okay. I don't get y'all, like, seriously, I do not understand how people just they literally turn the other cheek to, like, the bullshit. Like, I don't get it. Why? You not on the computer?
No, I was thinking of something.
I'll never understand. Oh, this is the wine I'm drinking, y'all. If y'all wanted to know. It's pretty good. It's a really nice sip wine. Well, I mean, all wine you sip. But you got some motherfuckers that guzzle. Like, blah. Well, apparently this live is not that popping tonight. So I'm going to end it in a few minutes. I just want to get on here and say that trauma is real. We're not talking about accidents and stuff like that, that kind of trauma. We talk about the fuck Look at that picture. Dynamite. Oh, huh? We saying watching the commercial and shit. Like I said, y'all, people really go through some shit with their families, and they don't talk about it, or they try to bring it up. The problem is they get so defensive because they know that it's wrong. Like, there's no way Kenya mother is not talking to her as she's not there, and she was a child. There's so much to unpack with that, and it's a shame we'll never probably find out, because her mom's not gonna like be a part of that shit. So, you know, families just like this. I don't get it. If you know it's wrong, say something, but nobody says nothing. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, and it really makes me mad. But it is what it is. You know. What can you do? I wish I had more viewers. We could have really had a good discussion, but like I said, it's kind of late or whatever, and people got their kids, getting them ready for tomorrow and stuff like that. So I understand. My next live will be Wednesday. Wednesday, and I don't know what I'm talking about. It's in my book. It's in my book. That'll be my next live. But y'all, go shop. Go shop. Every live, I'm going to start talking about Bare Beauty, and I'm going to end it talking about Bare Beauty. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm a Bare Beauty y'all bitches to death. I just wish these families really get it. But I'm thinking, if these families really come and tell the truth about the wrongdoing, will they still be family? Is that the fear they have? That they will not be family anymore? Why you need to be family with somebody who know they do fuckery? I'm just saying. Ooh, the details of this glass is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm just saying. I don't know. Me personally, within these last 5 years, we're coming up with my grandma's in December. We're coming up on her 5-year death anniversary, transition anniversary. And these 5 years have been really a lot for me. It's been a lot. So I am praying that this is not how it's going to continue to be for another 5 years. I get people to ask me like, oh, then I also have people asking me, have I talked to my dad? No. I have not. Y'all, he does not talk to me. You know why he don't talk to me? Over his little girlfriend. I got the messages to prove that. Oh yeah, I kept the message. He called himself trying to, I guess, tell me off. Then let me remind y'all, this nigga hardly can spell, okay? I mean, we all have our things where we put a misspelling of a word or a letter. Nah, not this nigga. This nigga just can't spell, okay? He's so lazy. Instead of reading the text with your eyeballs, he'd rather hear it read to him. That kind of lazy. As in, he don't want to use his eyeballs. That's considered work. Y'all, he called himself writing his little whatever. This is after my mom died. Mine I add. So you want to get tough on a dead lady. Alright. Then at the end of this text, this nigga gonna write capiche. He wrote capiche. He actually spelled that right. Because my my work mom, she asks me all the time. Not all the time. I sit there, I said, Miss Bev, I will tell you when I talk to my dad. Until then, don't ask. Don't ask. Because I'm going to tell you anyway. And it's been 4 years. It'll be 4 years soon since I talked to him. But he stopped talking to me because he thought that somebody was after him. Like, okay, so y'all know at the time I was getting married, blah, blah, blah. He was invited, right? But he didn't come. So not only I didn't hold nothing ever against you, the fact that you did not come to the wedding because you thought someone was going to ask you for money. First of all, you know that's not how my folks roll. And you know that. They never did that. Because you was being taken for child support when I was a kid. That's what they supposed to have did. Because you wasn't the fuck there. You wasn't there. Then you got people all vouching, oh, he want you a coat. What the fuck? I grow out of a coat. Anyway. So you thought they was going to ask you for money at my wedding. So you made that about you again. But you told my sister to tell me it was because you couldn't walk me down the aisle. Why you think you were allowed to walk me down the aisle and you was like so absent in my life? You was invited to come see me off for my prom and you didn't come. Oh, let me guess. You thought they was going to ask you for money, right? Dog, I'm your fucking kid. I'm your kid. So if they did or didn't, you should be like, oh, let me give you a couple dollars. Let me give you a pack of socks. Something. Nothing. This is the bum behavior, deadbeat behavior I'm talking about. And people just really like back up for him. I don't understand it. He the first nigga to celebrate Father's Day. You got these kids and you ain't raised none of them. Anyway, but listen, when I reconnected with him, I was fine. It was cool. I didn't hold nothing against him. For what? What was that going to do? Nothing. Okay. Nothing. So everything was fine. But this woman went around talking about my mom and my aunt was bullying her on my post. I'm like, what? What post? So I said to him, where's the proof? He couldn't give me no proof. So he waited like 2 days, and that's when I got a message about whatever, and then capiche at the end of it. He said, yo, lying ass mother. I said, ooh, you bucking up on a dead lady like that? My lying ass mother? What she lie about? Then he told me also one time, oh yeah, your mom wrote me on Facebook. Okay, so what did it say? Oh, I deleted it. Let me get this right. You felt the need to tell me my mom wrote me. My mom wrote you. But you didn't read it? So he think people want money from him because he was getting a little money. And it wasn't like big money. He was getting a little money because we had a little business going on. Where we both was getting a little money. So he felt like they was going to ask him for his little money. Like, he thought he was hot shit because he was getting a little money. And we not talking about big money, y'all. We really talking about a little money. Like a little. So, he thought they was going to ask him for money. Like, you not even balling like that. Like this, like, y'all, I'm not making this shit up. I swear for God, I'm not. I just don't get it. Why you think people gonna ask you for money? That shows right there you were a deadbeat. Because if you were not one, you wouldn't have that feeling crowding over you. So eventually, our business arrangement came to an end. And you know what he told me? Oh, wait, let me back it up a little bit. So, yeah, he said the girlfriend said, oh, the mom was bullying, my mom and my aunt was bullying her. Y'all, I come from a soft-ass family. Like, do you honestly think these two women are fucking bullying you? And might I add, this bitch said the same. She said my mom and my aunt gave her a mean or some kind of look at their father's repast. They just buried their parents. They're not fucking worried about y'all. They just buried their mother, and here they are 90 some odd days later, they're burying their father. And this goofy ass bitch had the nerve and say, oh, they gave me a funny look. Maybe they were sad. Maybe they are mad because they had to bury their parents. Like, what the fuck? Like, ma'am. Oh, but wait. My dad and this chick, they were supposed to go to some wedding, blase. I don't fucking know. And she needed a babysitter. Mind you, she already got older kids that don't want to watch their little sibling because the sibling bad as fuck. So guess who I asked? I asked my aunt, my eldest aunt, who got 2 young granddaughters that they all can play, right? And my aunt was down for it. I set it up. So for you to sit here and act like my family was going to ask you for money, this, that, and the third, but I'm sitting here setting up an arrangement so your child can be watched by my aunt, who will take good care of her and everything, because she got her own 2 granddaughters, and they all would have played, had a good time. But the day of the wedding or whatever, they ain't never called my aunt. They ain't never, nothing. My aunt was waiting. My aunt called me, Pooh, what happened to, your people or whatever? I was like, I don't know. They ain't even called me, nothing. No apology, nothing. So it was raining that day. So I guess whatever was going on didn't happen. But I said something. I said I went out on a limb to ask a family member to watch your girlfriend kid. So y'all can go turn up at the wedding, the party, whatever. And y'all didn't even have the decency to call me or her and say, oh, we're not coming now. As in, my aunt cleared her whole day. She cleared her whole day. She didn't have to do it. But she was willing to. So, I was like, okay. My pops felt like, I guess this woman makes him feel like he's like top notch, top tier. And he's really not. But somebody made him feel like that. So, cool. So basically, she sat there, so they was like bullying her. I'm really lost on that one. My mom and my aunts and them, they think they softies. Like, bullying? That's not even nobody's style. Hey, I may not talk to these people, but I can tell you right now, bullying ain't one of them. I'm just saying. So, and he believed her. He believed her. He was like, she said she would comment, and then your mom would comment right after. I said, if you went on every post of mine, you would see my aunt and mom comment on literally everything I post. And she was like, yeah, he said, he was saying, she was like, oh, it'll be right after her. Nigga, it won't be no right after her. See, your bitch need a fucking job. That's what she need. Oof. Let me calm down, because that bass came out. When that bass come out, you know it ain't gonna be a pretty read. So let me have a sip. Let me have a sip. Listen, when that bass of mine come out, you know I'm about to get real nasty. But I'm like, I'm on live. I don't take my shit down. But she need a fucking job. She need a fucking job. She probably still need a fucking job. This bitch forgot to take her kids to school. She was up all night having phone sex with a nigga. Oh yeah, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Maybe DHS need to come at your motherfucking door. Oh, and then y'all want to hear some real funny shit? So the girl got her baby daddy situations or whatever. This nigga gonna ask me, my donor, my pop, gonna ask me, should I get involved? This is what I mean with family traumas. This is the bullshit. This is the bullshit. You want to get involved in somebody else's baby daddy situations? Somebody child support situations? Where you have quit jobs so you won't have to pay?
Look at Rob.
Who? Oh, who had that little ass pony? What's up with his hair? Is that... Oh my God! Yo, his hair look like... Yo, I'm mad. So, this woman, like I said, she got in his ear so well. It's ridiculous. And mind you, I was cool with this woman. I sure was. I given her stuff. We hung out. But she felt like, I guess I was blind. I was in the way. I guess I was in the way of whatever she was trying to gain from my dad. Girl, my dad has not been present in my life for a long time. Ma'am, excuse me, this is my live. You are not a co-host, and you don't even have. You can't talk on my live unless you got a drink. If you got a drink, you allowed to say something. Until then, stay on your computer. Anyway, y'all. Then he used to say how my sister was still from him, but he went back in business with her. He called her mom all kinds of crackheads, saying her mom probably died from the you-know-what, the magic. So I'm going to say, I was like, why would you? But if you can talk about my sister mom like that, why am I surprised that you wouldn't talk about my mom like that? It's been times he would say, I wonder if me and your mom made it, what would have happened? I don't know. What would have happened? I don't know. So, but in all, he chose his girlfriend. And that's fine. Because he thought by ending business with me, I was going to go broke. Or I was going to suffer. He don't know the universe don't play about me, baby. Because what he don't know, I'ma always grab me a motherfucking bag. You hear me? I'm always grab me a bag. That was my prop. Oh man, I'ma always get me a bag. So he had texted me just before we ended everything. Today my mom's birthday. And the fuck I care. Like, nigga, did you care about my mother? So why should I fucking care about yours? I don't care. I acknowledge one grandmother, and that's Mildred Burton, honey. For today and forever. I don't acknowledge no other woman as my grandmother. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. Then, as he is ending our business arrangement, because he thought I was going to be asked out until he realized I wasn't. Excuse me, sir. I don't need to ask you for a motherfucking thing. A motherfucking thing. And to this day, I don't need shit from you. You ain't raised me, nigga. You wasn't there, nigga. What you gonna say? My granddaddy ran you off? Get some fucking balls, nigga. My granddaddy ain't running nobody the fuck off. Please. Please. If anything, you should have been a motherfucking father. But see, his dad was like that, a Rolling Stone. He got it honest. So as we were ending this partake of a relationship, don't you know this nigga gonna say he moving down to Florida? Florida? Ah! Florida? Oh, you gonna take that piece of shit van too? Oh, y'all, that I bought for him because he didn't have the money right away? Yeah, that van. But you were so worried about people asking you for fucking money. Right? Right. But you needed a van, and I was there in your time of fucking need, though. Something you never did for me, though. But it's cool in the game. The game is cool. So, I'm going to end this live, y'all. Somebody might run tell him, too. Go ahead and tell him. Because let me tell you this. My uncle died, his brother. So, my donor uncle. As I'm going. My cousin, his daughter, she's on my page. She wanted ashes of her dad, right? Put in a little locket, a little urn, something. First of all, my uncle, he didn't have, I guess he didn't have insurance, or maybe it wasn't enough for something. So his kids came up with the remaining, with some money, like a nice chunk of money, versus his siblings. Same with my mom, but I ain't gonna go there. So, the fact is, I don't understand how this nigga became in charge of my uncle's ashes. I don't understand that. Where I know his fat ass definitely didn't put out much. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. And my cousin wanted some ashes. He first told her when everybody get together for the holiday, we'll distribute or whatever, because we don't want to keep opening them. They might go bad. How the fuck ashes go bad or stale? They're ashes, bro. They're ashes. Okay. And then the time came around, nothing. But come to find out, oh, so his fat ass is in the hospital, right? I don't know what for, but he was in the hospital. I don't know for what. So my cousin texted him. Instead of him responding to her, he texted his sister, and his sister texted my cousin. Like, who are you to be like having like she your assistant or something? Like, this nigga don't have nothing. Like, no business, no nothing. And you got people out here like being your assistant and taking your calls and writing down notes and like, what the fuck? I think that was the problem. He knew I wasn't going to like kiss his ass like everybody else does. There's nothing. Like, there's nothing for me to kiss ass for if I did kiss ass. I don't kiss no ass, okay? I don't kiss it. I don't eat it. I don't lick it. I don't... Nothing of ass. Okay? Let's get that clear. If it don't go on my plate, I'm not eating it. Or I'm not kissing it. Okay? So... Come to find out, the ashes are in the mausoleum. So, all this time y'all been giving this girl to run around, and she can't even get them now? That's fucked up. But that was his way of controlling the situation. What? The game over? I mean, I know it's old, but... So, but yeah, he said he was moving to Florida. But he was really mad that he think I was calling him a liar. I said, how did I call you a liar? Because I asked for proof. I'm like, so when you get pulled over by the police, when they ask you for proof of insurance, you gonna get mad at them too? Because you think they don't believe you? That's fucking wild. Y'all, I did not get on here to think I was going to talk. Maybe I needed to, y'all. Maybe I needed to get it out, child, because I try not to really talk about it, but that nigga chose some bitch who can't even keep her gas on over me. What happened?
I don't like the Phillies on the West Coast. That's why the game.
Oh, so no chicken sandwiches, they win?
You just told me it's the same.
I was only playing. I'm just saying, you know. You chose a girl who needs $5 to get her plan back. I mean, that's why I said the bitch need no fucking job. So, if anybody asks, have you talked to your donor? No. Do you plan on talking to them? Probably not. So, whenever Bare Beauty becomes such a household name, a state name, a worldwide name, I want him to keep that same energy. Because, you know, people do that. When you become somebody. And then they'll be like, ooh, that's my child. That's my kid. No, nigga, I don't know you. Not at all. Never heard of you. My dad died in 2018, a.k.a. my grandfather. Because that's the man who raised me. That's the man who taught me and took me to open up my first bank account. Not you. If it was left up to him, he'll take me to the check cashing place calling fucking day. I'm not shading people who go to the check cash place because they don't like banks. I'm not shading y'all. But, you know, my grandpa was like, come on, we're going to the bank. I was like, what, 14? Oh, my bank account. Yep. And it was Wachovia at the time. So, you know, I'm talking some time. So, I was on here long enough. But I just wanted to just talk about family trauma. You see how it bothers me, but I feel like, damn, you didn't raise me, right? You wasn't a part of my upbringing, but now that I'm an adult, and then I lost my whole entire system, my mom and my grandparents. This was your time to step in as a parent to be there. And you couldn't do that. I wasn't requiring money. I just required time. That's it. We know you like to eat. I like to fucking eat. But all I required was time, and you couldn't give me that. But y'all know what he asked me though? He said, when was I going to stop breathing, or when I was going to be done? That was it for me. That was it for me. But I will talk about that on the next video. So with that being said, this is me. This is she. And y'all go ahead and shop at Bare Beauty. Link is in the bio. And if you can't click the hyperlink, whatever it's called, you can go to my pages. Matter of fact, I'll put it in the comments for y'all. I don't know how to pin comments in here. I'm a little slow. I guarantee this live was a good hour. I'll be trying not to go an hour because people don't want to be hearing you talk for an hour. Alright, just put the link in the comments. Y'all, get y'all some stuff. Get y'all a bonnet. If y'all don't want to get enough for your skin, that's cool. Get you a bonnet. You know? Get you a bonnet. And my prices are so reasonable. You'll never find prices like this around town. Okay? So that being said, this is me. This is Princess Tashay. And I'm out. Bye.